Hey guys, welcome back to Contest Prep University. I'm Joe Klemczewski with Adam Atkinson. We're going to wrap up our series on Are You Ready to Compete? With the question, are you ready physically, or how can you set up and know that you're doing the right things to start that prep? So the first thing a lot of people think of now, Adam, with all of the discussion about reverse dieting and so forth, is am I eating enough? Is my metabolism where it should be? You know, maybe from our perspective, is your body composition where it should be with the amount of time? So let's tackle those things one at a time, because I think there is a lot of myth, a lot of misinformation in this. So how would you answer that question? Are my calories high enough, or is my metabolism healthy enough to start?
Yeah, that's going to kind of come down to the body type of that person. Maybe the length of the off season they had. If they just got their calories up, they're going to need a little longer to just pull out of that prep, let all their hormones adapt at that higher level. You know, one big thing is getting the TSH levels back up to normal, because they usually get suppressed because your body is trying to survive and not starve to death versus look good in a bikini. So that's always the first consideration. You can, the only way you really know is to get blood work done. So if you are turning on that competing again corner, it is smart to look into that and see, should I get blood work done to make sure everything's normal? Or else you could have a really hard prep.
Yeah, and that is something that I think is a little bit novel to where we are right now in just medical culture, where, you know, if you know, depending on copays and deductibles, that you could even go in there and get a preventative, you know, CBC done and just see exactly, you know, like you said, where your testosterone is, estrogen, progesterone, maybe even liver enzymes, all those things. But also you would specifically need a hormone panel that does test some of those things. So, you know, check into that maybe with your insurance company, your physician. There are some online services, but they tend to be a little bit more expensive and out of pocket. But if you do go about the business of looking at those metrics, you know, create your own spreadsheet. I certainly have one that's got 20 some years of data. So I can check exactly where those levels were at different times, different body weights, different body comp analyses. And it really does help, you know, to see, am I where I should be, or am I a little low? Am I okay? For most people, I would say, Adam, you know, it does come down to what you said, the time. If you've just got done with a contest season, you were dieting all year, then, you know, you've only been off for a month or two, you probably need a break. I have a client right now who is finishing up her second year in a row of competing. She has been dieting and competing for 2 years straight. I don't recommend that for most people, but she has been so diligent that we've had some space in between those contests to bring up food very, very gradually. We've done metabolic building phases where she's eating more and more into the show. So she's never been crashing down in dieting. She's never been overdoing cardio. And with some blood work and body comp testing, you know, she's been okay. She's mentally ready for that break. But because she's been so smart in creating almost this lifestyle persona around competing, she physically is doing just fine. But that's probably not normal.
Right. Yeah. And also, I would say making sure you're not battling any injuries on top of that before you start a prep. You're just going to limit your healing time and probably make something potentially worse.
Mm-hmm. And I would say on that same note, as you're approaching the contest season, making sure you're okay, you want to definitely be strong and, you know, have gone through a successful off season where your strength is improved, your food intake is as high as you think it should be at that body weight. And then, you know, you're going to be very happy as you progress through with the normal strength adaptations, you know, as your body weight decreases. So calories, injuries, strength, time, anything else. I think that kind of covers it from my perspective.
I think just mindset and being ready to know you're actually going to diet consistently again.
Yeah, you got to be excited, right? You don't want to be like, oh gosh, it's time to compete again. That's why I always like taking kind of 2 years off between shows, because I had that longer off season, and now all of a sudden it's like, yeah, I'm ready to go. I'm ready to tackle this again and see how much I've improved.
Yeah, absolutely.
So awesome. You guys, This was Adam's idea, this whole topic series. He's just brilliant. He comes up with a lot of our ideas here, and I just was so excited when he proposed this one, because I think these are topics that we all need to consider when even deciding if it's time for us to compete. So thank you for that very much, Adam, as always.
Welcome.
For you guys watching and listening, thanks. We're going to be deep now into our second 100 episodes coming up here. So a lot of topics, and we do these things in short segments so we can stick to one narrow need that you have. So feel free to search around and start looking for everything you need, and we're going to continue bringing new topics and new series to you. So until then, you guys just have a great time training and dieting and getting ready for your next show, and we'll catch you then.